What's going on, peeps? How are we today? In today's video, what's today's video? Oh man, I've made a mistake. Today's video, we're going to talk about mistakes. So I really wanted to kind of touch on this because a lot of us have a fear of failure, myself included. It used to be a lot worse than it was. Now I've kind of navigated it to a point where I'm like, no, well, you know, the way I look at it is it's all learning, because the only way to progress is to make mistakes, fail at times. At the same time, it's not really a failure. So in NLP, I think this is where it comes from. They say that there's no failure, there's only feedback, which is perfect, because if you try something 100 times and you fail at it 100 times, you're getting close to getting good at it, right? So it's like putting energy into something. So with guitar, I'll play, at the beginning I failed many times, I made many mistakes. Hell, I still make mistakes, but I've gotten better and better and better, and I keep getting better. And then once I'm better, I've got a song that I can sing and play. I had to ultimately make the mistakes to get better. It took me a long time to understand this to the point of where I understand it now. And you can apply this to anything. We learn from our mistakes, right? So when we're kids, we start crawling, and then we try and walking, and we fall. What do? We get back up and try again. It's the same concept. Release that inner child within you that is like, I'm going to keep walking within everything. It can be applied to jobs, it can be applied to relationships, it can be applied to, study, it can be applied to anything really. Cooking, we make mistakes, we learn from them. Hopefully we learn from them a lot of the time. One really good practice to do within relation to this is to write down what you did and how you would improve it. So you're like reflecting on it. And this is the gift we have as human beings in having a consciousness. We're able to be self-reflective and be like, okay, well, that's what I did. Didn't work like that. Maybe I try it another way. Maybe I try it the same way and see maybe 2 out of 3. But if you try it a different way, maybe you get a different result. But if you don't try, you won't know. So ultimately try. There's no fear. No, don't. I've said this in another video. Don't fear failing, fear never trying. Because trying is when you start something. I can tell you right now, the videos, I'm making mistakes all the time. I'm making mistakes with how I edit it. I'm making mistakes with what I say a lot of the time, because I free flow a lot. I make mistakes with forgetting to include things, but this is the way that I learn, because I can look back on it and go, okay, I should have done that there. I should have done this there. It allows the creative space in my mind to go, okay, well, let's see if this works better for you. Let's see if that works better for you. And then I grow and I learn. So making mistakes is okay. Now, keep within your moral code, don't want to make a mistake which is going to put you in jail or anything like that. But I mean, you'd still learn, right? So yeah, it's a powerful thing to put into yourself. Even if you gave yourself, a mantra or, just a quote for yourself. Don't fear failing, fear never trying, or, you know, failure is only feedback. The more I fail, the closer I get to where I want to be. Just things to remind yourself that it's okay to fail. You know, yes, sometimes it can be challenging and it can suck, and, you know, the things that we want so much, we may just have to wait a bit longer. And that's okay. Just got to be patient. It's a video on patience I've got somewhere. So, mistakes, they're okay. They are okay. Remember that. So 3 tips I want you to implement into your daily life, or one of them. One of them is good enough. So remember, failure is only feedback. Mistakes are only feedback for you to learn. Keep that in mind. Don't fear failing, fear never trying. It's the most important thing. Secondly, a really good exercise to do is write down where you feel you went wrong, and then reflect on it and how you would do better next time. And so when that situation arises next time, you may do better. You may make the same mistake, but, you know, after a couple of times, I think you're going to get the point that it's not going to work that way. So use it as an exercise for yourself. It's really powerful when you do that. Thirdly, have fun with the small mistakes that you have in life. We've got the ability to be self-reflective, and that allows us to ponder on it and think about it. But always remember as well, and this is the key for number 3, it's getting you closer to where you need to be. If you're really driving towards something like you're passionate about, like making videos or guitar, or, you know, getting better at talking to girls or boys, or being social, or disciplining yourself with food, like, just remember that, you know, the more mistakes you make, the closer you get to your goal, the better you get at it. You know, it's inevitable. If you want it bad enough, you'll make it happen. So those are the 3 tips that I have for you in relation to mistakes. In saying that, to recap, I spoke to you about mistakes, how it's okay to make them, how we should look at them in hindsight and see where we went wrong and where we can improve. This helps us grow and learn and keep leveling up ourselves. I've made many mistakes in my life, and now all I try and do is reflect and improve. Now I think I'm doing pretty well with my mindset in relation to it, so I don't feel like I'm making mistakes at all. I just feel like I'm taking actions or making actions. That's it. Is it good? Is it bad? Maybe. Video in relation to that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you felt like you've made a mistake and then you've learned from it or anything, please comment down below. As always, like, subscribe, helps me out, helps me see how I'm going. Furthermore, I really like comments. Like, comment down below. You know, I'd love to answer back and, yeah, create a little chat. So, as always, make someone smile today. Like that. Yeah? Cool. And like, subscribe, all those things. Do them. Helps me out. I think I already said that. So if I did, I'm sorry. And go gently. Keep on keeping on. You've got this. You're doing it. You're doing life. Keep it up. Peace.